Dangers of online dating. Part 4. This is the 4th installment of Dangers of Online Dating. Now this is one, it's a sad one. Because this person has been in the military and this person suffers from PTSD. It's a man. He's 24. I'm going to change his name to protect his privacy. But this is a very true story. Unfortunately, it's a very true story. But hopefully this will help out a lot of people out there dealing with PTSD. I'm going to tell you about the dangers of an online situation. Okay. This guy, he comes back from the war. And for whatever reason, I don't know what was going on in his life, but he online dated. Now, he was married and he has kids. So I guess he was cheating on his wife, or he was just calling, just dating online. So he put up a profile picture and somebody, seen the picture. It was a girl. We're going to say his name is Joseph because we don't want to say his real name. And we're going to say this girl's name is Mary. That's a good name. But anyway, so Joseph and Mary is talking, and they're talking about dating and going out together. The guy say, look, I'm married. I can't, really just see you all the time. I got to see you at certain times a day. So she likes him so much, Mary ends up giving this guy her phone number. Okay. But, she got a mother and a father that checks her phone. Can't call me. I can call you. So she gave him the number and said, hey, let's take it away from the computer. Let's take it onto this phone. Right? So they're calling. They're talking about stuff. Hooking up. So this goes on for a couple of days. Eventually, they're talking about meeting and having sex, going to a hotel room. The girl said, I got something to tell you, Joseph. I know you're going to be mad, but I'm 17. So Joseph's like, what? He said, yeah. So he's like, well, it's okay. We'll still go to the hotel room. Maybe we'll just, talk or whatever. Right? So Mary said, no. Did you hear what I said? We're gonna go to the room. We're gonna go to a hotel. I'm just 17. That's all I want to tell you. So I want you to meet me by this park. I want you to show up. I want to meet you by the park. Call me tomorrow. I'll give you the address. Okay? I call you tomorrow. Can't call me because my mama and my dad. So, I give the address to the park. Right? So, next day, she gives Joseph the address to the park. Joseph is going to meet her. He said, could you describe me? She said, hold on, I'm blonde. He's seen the picture. But I'll be wearing, yellow shirt and some jeans. Ponytail, her in a ponytail, right? So he said, okay. So let me get this straight. So it's at this park right here. And she said yes. Okay. The next day before the meeting, he gets another phone call. But this is from Mary's mom. Mary's mom said, look, Joseph, I know you're 24 years old. I know you're married. I've been reading all my daughter's messages. Her husband want to talk to you. My husband want to talk to you. So he said, hey, man, hey, young man, you've been talking to my daughter. We're going to the police. And then he said, yeah, so we're going to have to destroy this cell phone. But, and he said, no, I don't want to go to the, no. I don't want you to call the police. And they said, well, we're going to call the police if you don't have $1,139. So Joseph really didn't even read the message. Joseph has PTSD. Joseph took his gun, his service weapon. He put it to his head. He started thinking about all his family that he was getting ready to lose. And it said that now have the 1139, send it to this P.O. box. The mom and dad is still writing all this. Well, Joseph never read none of this because Joseph blew off his head during the text messaging. When they was texting him where to turn the money in, where to send the money, and all that, right? So, make a long story short, Jason's dead. So Jason's mama get the phone. Joseph's mama get the phone. She reads the messages. Basically about this girl trying to, text her son and, meet up with him at a hotel room. The son's got a daughter. He's got kids. He's got a wife. He's 24 years old. And he's suffering with PTSD. He just got back from a war. And he's dead. So she texted him and said, I'm Joseph's mom. You won't be receiving that $1,139 because Joseph just put a bullet in his head. And if you don't believe me, here's pictures. So she sent them pictures of the funeral and him laying down in the casket and everybody around there crying over Joseph. Joseph's dead. He's 24 years old. These people caused him to kill himself over the phone, off of an online date. Well, the woman went to the police. The police, they pinged the number that was being used by this so-called girl, Jessica, and the mom. Found out that this was made from the jailhouse. These calls. So the woman called the phone. A man finally answered the phone. He said, why are you sending me pictures of a dead man? What's going on? She said, how long have you had the phone? He said, I had this phone for 2 weeks. And she realized it was a burner phone. So this burner phone was a prison phone that the prisoners was passing around in prison. And these two guys, they identified the two guys that did the scam. So these two guys did a scam trying to get $1,189 because $1,139 or whatever is a lot of money in jail. You get commissary. You're practically rich if you made $300 a month in the military. I mean, not in the military, but in jail, you're rich, basically. So $1,139 don't sound like a lot to people that ain't in prison, but people that are in prison knows that $1,139 is a lot of money. This was a scam. We don't know how many people they did like this, but I'll tell all this to say this. Protect your loved ones dealing with PTSD. These soldiers that's going to war, police, football players, anybody that deal with head injuries, skateboarders, X Games. You get on these dating apps, these people are running scams. This man lost his life. He killed himself because of online dating. I told you, don't do it. Don't online date. I try to tell you people, and I got a lot of these stories, and I got more. Don't get married because marriage ends in death and divorce, and do not, whatever you do in life, don't online date. The dangers of online dating. And now I'm going to let y'all go on that note. Protect your loved ones who got PTSD, who's been in the military. And the first thing you do every morning is you tell your loved ones, don't online date. Because there's dangers in it. You don't know who you're talking to. Could be catfishing. These kids, you gotta watch your kids. Gotta check their phones. All right. This is the Z Show. Like, subscribe. Let's get these subs up. And listen, don't online dating. The dangers of online dating. Part 4. And I got some more. Because you people are online dating.